23rd of March 2022. You welcome to News at 6 live on Kana Radio. I am Delivers Ashebi. In our headlines, 2 die on Accra Kumasi Highway. SIM card re-registration announcement. Now into our story. 2 persons have been reported there while others have been injured in an accident at Osino, a community along the Accra Kumasi Highway in the eastern region. According to reports, the accident reportedly occurred on Monday evening following a head-on collision that involved a minibus with a registration number GT332217 and a saloon car with registration number GE332321. The report said the minibus with passengers on board was traveling from Koforidua to Nkoko with saloon car from Kumasi to Accra. While on the way, the saloon car driver made a wrong overtaking and collided with the minibus in an attempt to dodge a heavy truck that was approaching. The vehicle was damaged beyond repairs, leaving occupants in critical conditions, while 2 passengers on the minibus died on the spot. Others sustained various degrees of injuries after being thrown out of the vehicle. The bodies have since been deposited at the Entrasi Hospital mortuary, with the injured undergoing treatment at the same facility. Into our next story, Ghana Ministry of Communication and Digitalization has announced an extension of the deadline for the ongoing SIM card registration exercise. According to the MOCD, many Ghanaians are yet to acquire their Ghana card, which is the sole identification card for the purpose of the registration, and also it is difficult for people to complete the SIM card re-registration process before the March 31st as the deadline. In a statement released, the Ministry of Communication and Digitalization has stated that these issues make it imperative for the deadline to be extended to ensure that every eligible SIM card captured and reproduce a credible database by the end of the exercise. The Ministry of Communication and Digitalization has therefore extended the deadline for the registration of subscriber identification model, that is the SIM card, to 31st of July 2022. The release, which was dated March 22nd, 2022, further explained that while announcing additional measures put in place to ensure the number of people who are yet to re-register their SIM card do so, they said as of 17th of March 2022, about 14 million SIM cards had been linked to the Ghana card and over 100 million biometric captures are conducted. Into business. Government working at reducing effect of petroleum price hikes on the consumer market. Mr. Mustafa Abdul Hamid, Chief Executive Officer of the National Petroleum Authority (NPA), has assured Ghanaians of government efforts to ameliorate the effect of the rising prices of petroleum products at the pumps in Ghana. There is going to be a heavy sacrifice on the part of the government, the NPA, and everybody so that together we can move our country forward, he added. The CEO intimated that the total amount of tax that goes to central government on a litre of fuel is around 190 pesos, which may not be that significant to the individual consumers given the recent frequent rising cost of fuel on the international market. Into our last business news. The governor of the Bank of Ghana, Dr. Ernest Edson, has calmed nerves over the current rapid depreciation of the cedi, saying the bank is implementing interventions that will stabilize the local currency against its major trading currencies in the shortest possible time. His comments come on the back of value concerns over the cedi's sharp loss of value within the past 2 months, as daily interbank FX rates published by the Bank of Ghana shows that as of March 15, 2022, the cedi does plug 17 cedis 1% against the US dollar, selling at some cedis 7.03 to a dollar, making its worst performance of the currency in the last 7 months of the year. Up next is entertainment news.
Connect Radio.
Welcome to the entertainment segment. Our headlines. Sarkodie showers praises on KK Fosu for his contribution to the Ghana music industry. KK Fosu couldn't stand the heat, make U-turn after saying Ghanaian youths are lazy. If prices of tomatoes has increased, then we have to also increase our price. Commercial sex workers tells customers. The stories in detail. Multiple award-winning Ghanaian rapper Sarkodie has taken to social media to shower praises on KK Fosu for his immense contribution towards the growth of Ghana music industry. According to Sarkodie, KK Fosu has helped the industry by providing hit songs back to back. He also mentioned how he has become an inspiration to many young artists who aspire to be like him. Sarkodie went ahead to mention some of his favorite songs produced by KK Fosu. Away from that story, recently the singer spoke with Cape Coast radio station Castle FM on Ghana's current economic problem. KK Fosu advised the youngest to quit winning throughout the interview. Unless you go out there of your comfort zone and realize you can make money on your own, this will continue. We should not depend on anybody because Ghana will still remain like this for a long time since the system has illustrated dramatically since Kwame Nkrumah's day, KK Fosu said. Moving into our last story. Some sex workers in Accra has increased their charge due to the general economic hardship in Ghana currently. Some of them told Joy News that the cost of almost everything has turned up due to the economic downturn, so they have been left with no option but to increase their charges. My John Olaikon reports one of the sex workers, identified simply as Vivian, as having lamented how the bad economic situation is having a negative impact on the income they get from their work. According to the reports, many of sex workers said they had been charging 50 cedis for a short section that lasts between 15 to 20 minutes and as much as 300 cedis for full night.
And this brought us to the end of the news at 6. A recap of my top stories. 2 died on Accra Kumasi Highway.